Greetings, I am Rhkty Amen. Lord Abba claims that he's going to put Dr. Rhkty Amen to shame. I have the evidence right there. Let me read it for you. Top left. Quote, when I drop this next video on the Moors and how the Mer in the Egyptian Tamera is in fact the same as the word Moor that we have today, it's over. After this, it will be no more discussion about whether Moor can be found in ancient Egypt. It will be a matter of yes, it can be found. Your Egyptologist PhD, who has the 25-year background, is about to be shamed by a brother who has absolutely no collegiate degrees and grew up in a NYC housing project. Facts that. End quote. You can see this was posted on Friday. As I speak, it is Sunday, the 14th of April 2013. This is very interesting for future generation. Here you have somebody known for being very humoristic, claiming that he's going to put a PhD to shame. Not only a PhD, but somebody that has been teaching, studying even longer, but teaching the language for 25 years. Okay? Now, that was the main premise of this video. I'm going to quote another thing just for the record. Quote from our little homie Fraud Bye Bye. You see, this is how we learn and this is how we grow. The fake French scholar says that I lied about the word Moor being in the Medunetta and got someone who claims to be a PhD in Egyptological studies who merely says when asked about the word Moor relating to the Egyptian word Tameri, she says, not to my knowledge. I would not say that, which means she really does not know or would have flat out said no. Stay tuned for my response. Now, my observation, that's the end of the quote, obviously. He says, fake scholar, remember that he publicly said that he would travel all the way to France to debate me. So how ridiculous does it sound, saying that I'm a fake scholar when he is willing to travel all the way to France to debate me? Second thing, he wrote someone who claims to be a PhD. So that's like insinuating that Rhkty Amen does not have a PhD. Okay? And then lastly, talking about she said not to my knowledge and I will not say that. What he is omitting, what he is not telling you is that she said it is not related to Moor at all. Okay, that's what she said. Alright? Now going to the top right corner. Our little homie Fraud Bye Bye wrote, you cannot say that Mer in Tamera is not related to the word Moor based off of someone's guesswork and assumptions who refuse to even walk through the linguistic traces of the word. And the brother asking the question said that the word Moor comes from Greek moros or mavros, which is wrong. Once again, he's talking about, the PhD is just doing some guesswork. That's very interesting. But the most important thing there, and Fraud Bye Bye, little homie, first of all, keep on putting comments on my video, okay? I just got that off Facebook, but usually I don't dwell on Facebook. So keep doing the same thing you've been doing, alright? I'm challenging you, Lord Abba, to type on a comment that Rhkty Amen is wrong, because Rhkty Amen has said that Moor means black, and that will be the only link I will leave in the description box. And I know that you know this link, but the listening audience might not be aware of that. I challenge you, Lord Abba, to type that Rhkty is wrong, because Rhkty said that Moor means scorched. So I just challenge you to say that they were wrong, because apparently everybody is wrong when you have a claim that you have yet to substantiate. But I'm going to be brief, actually. The other two things, right? I'm going to read the last two quotes from the bottom. Now, he wrote, I got to say this, they're going to learn today. I have been putting the framework together for the past 2 hours. I usually take breaks when I'm about to do my project and settle myself, not this time. So this was yesterday. Okay, and he already spent 2 hours putting the framework, and he claims that he usually takes breaks, but he doesn't. So if he comes with a half-behinded, trying to be polite, half-behinded response, he will not be able to say that he did it quickly or whatever. And then finally he wrote, "This is going to be on video on YouTube, a scholastic thesis like none I have ever done." Okay, so the pressure is on the little homie, as you can see, because not only he's making some funky claims, but now he's even going further, claiming that he's going to put a PhD to shame, that he spent at least 2 hours putting the framework, and that this is going to be on video on YouTube. So this is a fact. This is not an allegation. I wouldn't be surprised if he backs down, like all the times he backed down when he claimed that he was going to roast me. Because for those who don't know, I'm not going to put another link, but on his Facebook, on his the sentence for the main profile, he talked about he's going to roast me. He wrote, "Watch how I roast this pig," and he wrote, "After he finishes with me, then somebody else is next." I don't want to say the other person because he doesn't have anything to do with this. Okay, this is your little homies at best. This is the state, the level of the so-called conscious people from the YouTube conscious community, because once again, if it wasn't for YouTube, there wouldn't be no term such as conscious community the way they are trying to put it in the mix. But anyway, this has been said. Before you forget, little homie Lord Abba, why don't you just type that Rhkty Coleman is wrong for saying that more means black, and why don't you just type that Rhkty is wrong for having said that more means squashed? I'll leave you with the link in the description box to the page from my website, where you have other people also. The page is called More Means Black. Thanks for watching. My name is Rhkty Amen. For those who don't know, my website is afrostudy.com/English. I don't argue, I state facts. If you are not part of the solution, you are part of the problem. If you do not think right, you will not act right. Hotep.